They really wanted Jay-Z to be a part of their family? You think that the Noses wanted to be related to the Carters? They're a Grammy family. Beyonce ain't never had no love for Jay-Z. She ain't know him growing up. Well, actually, she did, because she was 11, 16 years old when they first met, or whatever the case was. But that's besides the point. Solange definitely ain't got no love for Jay-Z. You think she wanted him to be her brother-in-law, especially if he ain't had no money? It's the coldest game in the world, because they got allegations out here that Solange is getting ready to testify because she's seen some things and we know she feels some type of way about Jay-Z. It's all in the news. It's all in the blogs. And if she get up there and take the stand, Jay-Z said he don't like when the family feud. Now he got a news flash. They was never really family to begin with. His last name Franklin, last name Benjamin as far as they concerned. Now he going through hell. Beyonce ain't come out and say nothing. Tina Knowles ain't make no statement. She up there liking tweets about the allegations of Jay-Z. Where Kelly Rowland at? Where Matthew Knowles? They supposed to be sticking together. They kids old enough to have Twitters and Instagrams by now. How come they ain't writing no post defending their father? They supposed to be a family, man. Now Jay-Z realizing that he just missed her in The Color Purple. And it ain't nothing he can do to change his circumstances. He in this all alone. You figure they will all be united, holding hands to get this man out of this situation. But Solange of all people, getting ready to work with Busby. They all from Texas. He can't win. The lawyer from Texas, Beyonce from Texas, Solange, the mother from Texas. How he gonna go against mob ties? They got him dead to rights. They talking about Jay Prince, the one that put Busby on Jay-Z, and Beyonce signed off on it. We gonna be talking about that, man. But before we do, y'all need to do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button too, because I ain't got nothing but love for all my people out there watching the video. If you in the comment section, leave a comment so I can show y'all some love. Without further ado, we got to get into this 5-star presentation, man, because it's a whole lot of stuff we're going to be talking about. And for the first time listeners, the first time people that ain't never watched the Shawn Blazington video, y'all need to know that everything you about to hear is alleged allegations and speculations. Now here go my fugly face real quick. Y'all ready for that? What's up, man? People hate when I show y'all like it better when I was incognito. That way y'all won't see the hairs and whiskers and shit all over my face, man. But this is what's going on. Jay-Z's lawyer says Jane Doe rape claim too old to pursue. This woman 50 years old. They talking about she 13. She wasn't even 13 years ago. They making it seem like she a baby girl. She in the courtroom sucking her thumb. Jane Doe ain't got no name for real. They put her together just to present her to the public as a country chick from Alabama with some cowboy boots on, and Jay-Z ain't trying to hear it because he know it's foolishness. But Donald Trump about to be in office, so they trying to make America great again. They trying to Emmett Till his ass, and Beyonce ain't said nothing about it yet. Y'all need to look at this and pay close attention because this is real news. Tony Busby defends alleged victim as Jay-Z's lawyer turned the motherfucking screw, man. He in there working like a mechanic trying to work out the kinks. They trying to put Jay-Z in the jammer. Put him in the slammer right next to Diddy. His lawyer trying to work that shit out, man. He like a mechanic. He under the vehicle trying to get this shit back running. Jay-Z done stalled out. And the oil change ain't gonna change this, man. And even if he did get an oil change, they gonna accuse him of using baby oil because of his relationship with Diddy. There's no way he can get his thing up and running unless Beyonce come out and shut down. Because who gonna go at a beautiful black woman like that with authority and power? And you know her fans gonna rally behind her to defend her man. All it takes is one tweet and the Beehive gonna shut down Busby. They gonna buzz all over Busby, man. Why the Beehive won't shut this man down? They making it seem like he the king bee. I'm trying to let y'all know that I feel personally that they never really had love for Jay-Z like that. They thought he was just some big dollar sign, an opportunity to make Beyonce the queen of hip hop and R&B. They don't mush Mary J. Blige to the side, and it is what it is. And I hate that it boils down to this, but this is the sad reality. It's a bunch of brothers in their households getting treated like Mr. on The Color Purple just because they there. No matter how good you do or what you trying to do right, people gonna make it seem like you the scum of the earth. Ain't nobody trying to hear what you got to say. And when you in a situation, ain't nobody gonna care. They gonna turn their head and look the other way, man. That jaw-dropping video of Beyonce and Jay-Z and Solange in the elevator is coming back to life. And people want to know, why was she really upset like that? People trying to connect the dots. They trying to say it had something to do with Rachel Roy, but they just got done coming from a birthday party and the little girl was only 16 and Solange didn't like the behavior that was allegedly going on around there. Now, I don't know if these rumors are true. Solange probably don't want nothing to do with this, but we ain't never seen nobody beat Jay-Z's ass except for Solange. So if she get in the courtroom, she gonna do him worse than Johnny Cochran. If the boot don't fit in his ass, then he must have quit, man. And she gonna make it fit. You never seen nobody put hands on Jay-Z. Hold on, y'all. Hey, them phone lines open. Y'all need to call in. And hit the like button before y'all do that, man. Hit the like button, call in, the phone lines open. We gotta have this conversation. Excuse me, man, but she really did put them paws on that man, and it was nothing he could do to stop the shit from happening. Until we get a phone call, we gonna listen to Dame Dash, and I'm about to eat me a yogurt sloppily. So y'all stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this news, man. Yo, shout out to the Art of Dialogue, man.
Jay-Z, how you feel about what he's being accused of right now?
I mean, that's my ex-neighbor and to live in the same building and
He was broke.
Listen, I I think everybody's flabbergasted. Like, you heard his name bubbling when all this Diddy stuff started surfacing. So, you know, when that allegation came, it was, you know, shocking but not shocking, you know. But then it seemed like, you know, he did step to the pretty fast. Like, oh yeah, well if that's the case, I encourage you to file a criminal case instead of a civil case. You know what I mean? Then, you know, I don't know, homegirl's story started to come in question, and her pops don't remember taking her home and all this crazy shit. So I don't know what to think about it. We would hope that that's not true, but at the same time, I don't put nothing past none of these motherfuckers, especially when they're at a certain level. Like, you know what I mean? Especially when they rubbing elbows with these satanic, you know, manipulators and rewrite.
When the last time Lord Jamar put out an album, for real? How do he get his money? And I ain't trying to pocket watch nobody, but you figure he got at least 15,000 fans that'll go out there and cop that album. I would, if he had some hot production. What is he doing? He's speaking on Jay-Z because Jay-Z done moved out of the building. Can you imagine people from your old building doing blogs about you and they still in that same damn building and you done moved on to a mansion and you turn on YouTube and they talking shit in the first studio you ever recorded at and you done went off to win Grammys and shit like that? How would that make you feel? Jay-Z is in the twilight zone right now. He made a song called Family Feud. And ain't nobody stepping up to the bat to help him out. He called these people his family. Where the hell is Beyonce? How come she ain't out here riding for her man? All I need in his life is me and my boyfriend. She the female version of Elvis. And he held her down on the hip hop tip. and she ain't showing him no love. Look at this, y'all. We gonna get to the bottom of this tonight. But why it ain't typing? I'm trying to get it together. Y'all need to see this. Family Feud lyrics. I'm a self-proclaimed hip-hop historian, so I dig into stuff like this, man. I'm all about them hip-hop lyrics, ball for ball. And since we ain't getting no calls, we about to get into this Family Feud. Because the song was soulful, it was painful. The lady on the hook talking about, it sounded like Nina Simone was giving birth on the beat. You could feel him crying in the studio. The shit make you want to just start crying, man. It's ghetto gospel music, and I love the song. Y'all need to see this, man, because Jay-Z was speaking about the noses like they was blood relatives or some shit. He said, my nigga got on, my nigga got on all white, no socks. My nigga got on that cocaine today. That's how he feel. Turn my vocal up. That's how you feel, Emery. Turn my vocals up. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hi, Shawn. I'm Alicia from Lancaster, PA.
That's what I'm talking about. See, now things is getting interesting, man. Whatever you got to say, we all is.
I always called in before, but you never answered. I do think that Jay-Z deserves to go. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know, because it's all alleged.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows what's going to happen. But, damn, I was thinking of a question I wanted to ask you.
Mm-hmm. We got time.
Mm-hmm.
We got time.
Why did it just escape my mind?
You know, my big thing is this, man. They presented themselves like they a big happy family. Like we eat at the same table. They go to events. Like this is us. They made it seem like it was beyond music. It was bigger than, it's not some industry power couple. Like we all in this, we love each other. We fight. He made a song called Family Feud. So in my mind, I'm thinking they like this, the Noses and the Carters, you know, they take this seriously. Why nobody put out a tweet or anything defending their stepbrother, husband, son-in-law, brother-in-law? Nobody came out and strong-armed it like Jay would never.
And you know, I think that's why Beyonce is performing so much right now, because I think she's trying to take the heat off of him. But I don't know.
One deep voice tweet,
like,
and she could shut it down.
I was like, so Kendrick is still performing at the Super Bowl, right?
I think he's
like
scared.
Everything is like more so. I feel like everything is like more so revolved around Beyonce now. It's like I was like, I thought Kendrick was supposed to be performing. Like, but anyways, that's a whole different thing. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with this whole everything that goes down. I don't know. This is getting crazy. Too much stuff is coming out every day.
It is too much stuff. And what I was trying to say was, one Beyonce tweet with the baritone, leave my husband alone. We have children around the age of the alleged victim. I would have never married this man if I had any inclination of anything like this. And I've been knowing him for a long time. My husband is honorable.
Period.
My husband
That's
this,
so
my
true.
husband that. If Beyonce, Busby is going to stop buzzing once the Beehive, it would shut it all the way down. Like people, who going to go against Beyonce? She's a woman defending her husband. Who gonna go against that?
Her husband. Yep. Who's gonna go against B? Come on now.
Oprah ain't even. Gayle King gonna shut the fuck up, man. Gayle gonna shut up. Jennifer Hudson gonna shut up. The View gonna shut up. All of them talk shows, they gonna shut the hell up.
Oh my goodness! Don't get me started on The View. But I'm excited about this documentary 50 Cent's about to come out with. I want to see what that's all about. I think it's coming out January 24th.
So, okay, man. Let's talk about that for a second, because you excited about the 50 Cent documentary, but let me show y'all something real quick.
Don't come at me, Shawn.
You wait a minute.
I'm just interested because they were like, did he do it? He's like, he did it. He did
Did
it. I'm
Eminem?
like,
Did Eminem
what
do
you
it?
think
Did
gonna do?
Eminem do it? That's what I want to know. Did M do it? Did he really put
Eminem's real
Did he
quiet.
put Kim in the back of the
I know
trunk? He did the whole Slim Shady album talking about how he smacked his mama, and did he do it?
right. I know he got some skeletons. Come on. Come
All
on,
he
bring him
do is rap
out. If
about
you going
slitting people's throats and doing people dirty. He says some of the most. Diddy ain't never spit an Eminem rap.
that's such facts. Cause Eminem, oh my gosh, the songs he came out with,
He
and
the
then he got a
devil.
beef against Christina Aguilera. Come on now.
He went
I
at
think
Mariah.
Christina
He went at
Aguilera
Mariah
called
Carey.
Eminem out about it.
He went at Mariah Carey when he
And
was married. He
Mariah.
went at Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon when they first got married.
Mhm.
How
Yeah,
he
talk
get a
about
pat?
that,
Do a
Sissy. Talk
documentary
about
on.
that.
Yeah, do a documentary on Eminem. Did M do it?
Seriously, like, right, exactly. Keep it real. Mhm. Yeah. All right, Shawn, I'm gonna go.
Hold on, wait a minute, man. We ain't done talking
Thank
yet.
you for having me.
That's disrespectful. I'm the. How you
I'm
gonna
just
leave?
watching you right now. I'm watching you on your live.
Okay,
Because
before I let you
you
go,
always be like, all right, turn all your stuff down. I'm like,
well, go
okay,
on
no.
then. If you got it, I ain't about to beg you to stay. I appreciate you, but damn, if you got stuff to do, that's all you had to say. I love you to death, Mom. Real talk. Yo, the next time I go live, make sure you call back and make sure I love you too, and make sure you stay a little longer next time. All right, you take care, beautiful. You take care.
Like, right, exactly. Keep it real.
Yo, what up? Who this is, man?
Hi, this is Cindy from DC.
Yo, Cindy, we need you to cut that off because I'm eager to hear what you got to say about this, man. I know you called in for a reason.
Huh?
You can't hear me because you got it on loud in the back.
Oh, okay. No, I just feel like Beyonce, she gonna still hold them down. They got too much to lose. I just
But
feel like they planning for her not to say anything and, just hush because people coming for anything. They even turning against
cut
her.
that off. We need you to cut it off.
Cut what off?
Whatever that is, man. We can't even hear what you're saying because it's so loud.
Okay, let me see. Okay, my bad. Can you hear me now?
You know, that sounds so good. I got a 10. I feel good because it sounds so good. I don't know what kind of phone you got, but it's worth every penny, man, because we hear you clear now. Now, what was you saying?
I was saying I just feel like Beyonce, they got too much to lose, so it's easier for her to stay quiet and say she divorced him because people, they just jump on the first thing going. And they'll turn on her. She can't afford to put herself out there, and they turn on her and tie both of them up and start taking all the assets. So she ain't doing nothing wrong. She just ain't saying nothing. And she just doing, playing it off. Trust me, she ain't going nowhere. She just want to make sure they don't lose their stuff.
Let's say that you and your husband worked at the factory. And they was accusing you of stealing boxes like Craig on Friday. Your husband is he big time. He in the company. People respect your husband. Whatever he say, they gonna take his word for it. Your husband got the clout to shut it down. Why would my wife steal boxes when she got me? What we look like? Beyonce, why would he be messing with little girls when he been a millionaire? If it been women, he been with all these different, she could start naming names. I know the bitches, Becky with the good hair. And I know she wasn't no 13. My husband don't need, if he was that type of man, I would have never married him. Pointing at her ring finger and shit. If Beyonce went off one good time, it's all who gonna go against? That's the whole point of being married, man. In the game of chess. If your queen make a move, the biggest thing you could fear in the game of chess is the queen. The king, he can only do so much, but the queen can do so much. How he playing checkers in the game of chess, man? With Beyonce on his own.
I agree, but they've been having people making some hateration videos about Beyonce like for a while. They got an African girl saying she do witchcraft, and they've been making stuff about her for a minute, and it went away. He didn't say, Jay-Z didn't come out and defend her. He didn't say anything. It just went away. It just went away. And just like when her sister jumped on him in the elevator, she didn't say anything.
She didn't
made
do
a
shit.
record. Yeah, she made a record, so she's just trying to get money to drown it out with her husband. I knew he was gonna be there with her, and so they just talking. I'm sure they talking behind the scenes and saying what's best.
All I need in this life is me and my
me
girl.
and my
They make it seem like
girlfriend.
they Bonnie and Clyde. She ain't riding out one time for this man. Never. She ain't never rode for him.
She rolled for him. Because if she ain't ride for him, she would have been left him.
Why
He
she ain't
been
put
doing.
her?
He
She
been
ain't
doing
lift her
stuff.
hand. If you in the elevator with your sister putting her hands on your husband, you gonna sit back and she was Alice in Wonderland when she was beating his ass.
Because she knew Jay-Z needed it. He been doing the most. He made a record apologizing.
What's the
So
point in having her?
Yeah, she don't know what. We get mad. We get mad now. We get mad. But she ain't go nowhere. She didn't go nowhere.
That's like if you in the elevator with your husband, his brother get to whooping your ass, and your husband talking.
No, that's no.
You would divorce his ass the next day.
Yeah. So you don't have no understanding of her not saying nothing.
That's a double standard, man. When does she defend? I mean, if she loves him and she believes in her, man, it's sort of like when Kamala had her come out with Kelly Rowland. She could have turned it down. What I look like coming out with Kelly Rowland wearing a suit? When I'm a married woman, why can't me and my husband come out to the rally?
Because Kamala was trying to make it a woman thing.
So how you gonna show up as a Leslie couple and you a married woman? Like, oh, we gonna be Leslie today, baby. Leslie for Kamala.
So let me ask you this. If you got into a situation, do you want everybody to go down, or were you going to take... That's just like Rayful Evans and from D.C. He took the fall. He did, but the family had to take some because it was so much. But the family ain't came out and said nothing. Ain't never come out and say nothing.
But you know they have opinions. We don't know Beyonce's opinion about none of this. She ain't make no insinuation or nothing.
She ain't supposed to. Because people going to turn it around. I just thought his city would ride for him. And I just wish 50 Cent a hush. I thought his city would be better if the city ride for him. But they seem like they turning.
Yeah, but when you call people family, when you say, we are a unit and we roll together, he's the man. He's supposed to be the head of the family. She got a whole beehive and ain't no swarm happening.
Ain't no swarm happening. And that's because they jumping on everything. I mean, you don't know what Puff ain't going to go down by itself.
Yeah, they stopped talking about Diddy. It's a big question mark over the whole Diddy situation, man. And it's looking like they was just piggybacking just to get to Jay-Z. We don't know how deep this is going to get. It's entertainment, but it's getting pretty deep.
It's getting pretty deep. I feel bad that like they trying to take the whole black entertainment down, but obviously the black entertainers ain't sticking together. It's not good because you don't know. Damon Dash said Jay-Z turned on him for the white man, and then it seemed like Jay-Z and Puff was trying to do what Damon Dash was going to try to do.
You know what the problem is, sister? The reason why the black entertainment business can't stick together is because they don't have no substance. Who gonna come out and say, what's going on? What's going on? What's going? Ain't none of them songs out. Who gonna be the voice of reason? And who gonna take them seriously after all this bullshit they've been saying for the past 30, 40 years? If they had one Marvin Gaye in Black Entertainment Today and some allegations come out and he come out and say, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Somebody tell me what's... And people really get to thinking like, yeah, what is really going on? That's the
What's
reason
really
why.
going on? 'Cause Oprah ain't even standing up for the black. Tyler Perry seems like he's scattering. Cat Williams, I don't know why he did all that. And that's what really started it. It seemed like it's deeper than we know. 'Cause I just hate. I was like, oh, come on. And then we don't know if R. Kelly singing because he stayed quiet for the longest and they didn't help him. And they was close, so it was about. It seemed like one person want to be on top, and now all of them crumbling down. I'm just. Then they trying to keep the person anonymous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true, man. I think Cat Williams did a big money grab and skated. Like, I'm going to do this
too.
one time on them niggas. I'm going to come out, say something about Steve Harvey, etc. I'm going to get it popping like Tupac out this bitch. I'm going to get my money and go. He riled everybody up real good. He made $1 billion. And the people was disappointed with the show. Like, what is this shit? He ain't give a damn. He knew they was coming. He knew he was going to get the money. The people he had on his roster, it's not like he had to pay them top dollar. You know what I'm saying? He was the top dog. He ain't had nobody to where he had to really shelve out some money. Monique came and did a couple of tour dates, and that was it.
Oh, for real. I just saw D.L. Hughley and Cedric the Entertainer and Michael Blackston, and they touched on it. They touched on Diddy. They didn't touch on Jay-Z, but they touched on Diddy. I don't know. Diddy made somebody mad. He made somebody real mad.
Yeah,
and
man.
He couldn't take it back. And it's just tumbling. They taking whoever, but I just thought they had enough sense to have top lawyers.
Yeah, they trying to go after the mayor, every black person in position. They like, get them the fuck out of here, man. They don't want to see them.
Out of here, yeah. And I'm like, you ain't touching none of the white people. And even Steve Harvey, they keep trying to get him, but his just go away.
No, see, the people that they going after, they was on that black excellence. They boasting like, yeah, we're black. They show up to the Rock Nation brunch. They all standing there with them smelling all good with them suits on and stuff. They flashing their rings and things like, yeah, they was doing too much.
They was doing too much. And so somebody ain't paid the piper. Something happened. They got big-headed and arrogant instead of laying low. But Beyonce, I mean, that's just a tight situation. She don't want to lose everything because Puffy lost everything.
Yo, how they gonna do a Rock Nation brunch and don't invite the only non-black person was DJ Khaled?
Oh, he ain't black. You don't consider him black?
It was a black excellence affair. They ain't have people was uncomfortable to go. Like, I didn't get in. I would love to go, but I didn't get an invite. I guess I'll just, sit back and watch.
Yeah, so that's what. But I do the thing on Joe Budden. Did you see that about Joe Budden?
Yeah, I did a video. Nobody clicked on it. It's fucked up. They do me dirty on YouTube. They probably didn't even get the notification buzz, man. But I definitely touched on it.
Because I didn't get your notification.
They hating, man. They be doing stuff. But, that's all about to change or whatever because there's some shit going on to where, I'm next up. So that's what it's all about. I've been communicating with YouTube and they like, look, guy, don't even trip. You next up. We just got to work out the kinks. I did a Joe Budden video. It only got 2,000.
Yeah, I didn't even get that. I got to go look and get that and send you something. But Happy New Year and keep doing what you're doing.
How you
hope
gonna
that.
dismiss me because I said it ain't get no views? See, when I was
No,
talking about the millions, that ain't right. Oh, you don't
no.
want to sit on the
I
little bus.
didn't
You
see
don't want to
it
sit on the little
because
bus. It is what it
I
is.
was
That's
shocked Joe
disrespectful.
Budden did that. I was like, what Joe Budden been doing?
It's all good, sis. I see how you really feel. But when
No,
my
don't
views go,
say that.
when my views go up, you gonna be back. You gonna be back. And I love you to death, sister. Don't you be no stranger. Make sure my feelings is hurt. We gonna holler at you next time. All right, you
Okay,
take care. All right, take care. Goodbye. You be all right, man. Y'all see how people do you when you doing bad? When I was getting hundreds of thousands of views, people wanted to stay on the phone all night long. But since I'm only getting, that's because y'all ain't clicking on the video, man. I said Joe Budden was naked on the ring. I got a video of him running naked and everything, and ain't nobody click on it. Kendrick Lamar turned down the Super Bowl because of the attack. These are grade A 5-star presentations, man. And y'all ain't clicking on them things. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Shawn, this is the girl you thought was Lisa Bonet.
Oh, man, we so glad you called back because I was wondering if I ran you off or whatever. So seeing that you called back, let me know that we still cool. And I'm eager to hear what's on your mind.
Why would we not be cool? No, you know what? There's something weird about the notifications or whatever. So what you said is valid because I don't always get the notifications when you go live. So hopefully that resolves itself.
Yeah, we gonna get it together, man. We definitely gonna get it together.
Yeah.
You know, there's rumors about Solange about to speak her piece about Jay-Z. And it's not like Beyonce gonna interject and be like, no, leave my husband alone. Because when they was in the elevator and she was giving him that work, Beyonce just stood there and let Solange handle her business. So if these rumors are true and Solange get out there and give her piece on how she feel about Jay-Z and why she was really mad in the elevator, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Jay-Z deserved to go to jail?
For what? I mean, everything is alleged. You had a caller say that. We don't have any facts for sure. And I do want to point out that was the Met Gala when that elevator incident occurred. Because I remember, you know, if you look and if you punch it up, you'll see it was the Met Gala. And Rachel Roy was there. I do not know if Jay-Z and Rachel Roy had an entanglement. I do not know these people. So it's really difficult for me to speak on their personal issues. What I would like to say, though, is what we see is the people who entertain us. Okay? We look at what they do. We do not know who they is. So what goes on behind closed doors, how would we know unless we're there? And the thing that is really important is a lot of us, we blur the two. We blur the person who does what they do.
You got something to say or no, man? That's what we trying to figure out, man. So, did you really have something on your mind that you wanted to say, or you just called in because you seen you half sleep? It's about to be 1 a.m. and all that. If you tired, just say you tired, man.
Excuse me? What? I'm talking about Jay-Z. You asked me if he should go to jail, and I'm saying that, you know, this is alleged. What is he going to jail for? And what we see versus what is are two different things. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't have to get an attitude because that ain't what you said. You talking about they entertain us and they entertain us. And well, we trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Okay, I see where we miscommunicated. All I am saying is what we see. Okay, that's one thing. But what these people do behind closed doors is something different. Now, if Jay-Z did something illegal and it can be proven, yeah, he needs to go to jail. And Solange, I believe, put hands on him in that elevator because of the cheating. It's been no secret
You're gonna
that
have to work on
he
your
cheats.
flow a little bit. If it was me, I would have been like, look, Jay-Z ain't did nothing wrong because he ain't been proven guilty. So as far as I'm concerned, he's innocent as of right now. But when the
Exactly.
trial really start and that girl get to talking, and if she got proof and she could point to certain situations and moles and shit on Jay-Z, she know where his birthmarks is, the way his breath smell and all. If she got proof, then they could take it to the next level. But her allegations digging up her nose, talking about her autism ain't gonna cut it.
No, not at all. Not at all. And you know, it's weird because I'm not sure what state she's in. I know Busby is in Texas, and he has connects in New York. Obviously Jay-Z is in New York. And I know that they have, you know, this rape thing. Oh, excuse me, rape thing, where I guess victims they have a longer time to make a claim, I guess, against their accuser. What, am I getting on your nerves?
About to drink me under the table, baby. Let's talk about something more spicy or whatever, because you said that you don't really have a love life like that. And I was wondering, is it because you interested in Jay-Z and Solange news and dudes don't find that attractive? Especially a beautiful young lady like yourself, you figure you would be interested in fashion and stuff like that, but you more interested in Jay-Z videos and things.
No, I am not interested in Jay-Z videos at all. All I'm talking about the law and what is going on. Because you mentioned, did you not, about this girl with her autism, and I'm trying to put everything in a row. So Busby's in Texas, Jay-Z's in New York, Busby has connects in New York, so they could put hands on Jay-Z if they needed to. But can this woman actually go after him in New York State? Because I was watching earlier in your show that I guess Jay-Z's attorney said, you know, it's the statute of limitation. That's it.
You
Yes, no?
need to work for the news, because the way you be doing this thing, I need to get you off because you trying to take over my podcast. The way you breaks
I'm
it
not.
down, that's the problem. See, the way you doing, I know what you trying to do, man. You gonna take away all my subscribers, all my views and stuff. So you got the potential. You definitely got the gift, and you definitely got
not
the
trying to
talent,
do that.
and you working on the platform. And I see
say
what you
you
doing,
love
sister.
me?
You know, and I'm glad, and I do love you or whatever. And that's why the next time when I go, you need to call back and teach me some things when I'm off the air, because your expertise is all the way off the chain. We love you to death, and don't you be no stranger. We need you to call back next time for real, for real. She trying to take over my show, y'all. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
What's up? What's going on, Shawn? Happy New Year, man. It's your boy, Short Man.
Yeah, she hung up mad. I'm gonna have to call her back and
Man.
apologize, man. Yo, what's
Hey,
on your
Shawn.
mind, Short Man? What's up?
Hey, yo, it's gonna be quick and sweet, bro. Hey, did Joe Budden grow hair overnight? That don't look like no damn Joe Budden on that camera, man. He got hair on.
Damn, man, that sound like something a booty goon would say. Quick and sweet.
Did he just grow hair overnight, or did he have on a wig on?
We talking about Jay-Z and Solange allegedly getting ready to testify against this man.
No. But you just said that nobody watched your video. I watched your video.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yo, I appreciate you for clicking on the video.
I watched your video, and so
No
I
doubt.
understand what we're talking about now. So I'm asking you, did Joe Budden just grow hair overnight?
Man, like I said in the video, all black people look the same at night. Everybody look the same at night, man. That could have been the back of his head or his face. He was looking back at the camera. It could have been his beard hairs, man.
But look, so on the topic though, I mean,
So you too busy listening to yourself in the background to figure out what you
no,
saying in the
I ain't listening
foreground.
at myself in the background. But
He
what I want
stopped
to
to
say
listen
is
at
that,
what he said. Like you ain't hear what you said because you just got done saying it.
what are you talking about? Hey, look, what I'm talking about is listen. On the real tip, what reason do Jay-Z have to go to jail? I mean, what evidence is out there? It's only accusations.
Yeah.
You know what, Shawn? You know what? I'm gonna call the police tomorrow and tell you that Shawn Blazing.
Oh, this nigga snitching. Yo, we want to thank you so much for your phone call. You snitching, bro. He's snitching. He's snitching, man. He's snitching. Get him out of here, man. We don't do snitches, man. Takashi69 on the phone. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, Shawn. This is Patrice again from DC.
Oh, that's
I
what's
was
up.
calling you back from a couple months ago. Okay, I have an issue. When Jay-Z, I totally think that Jay-Z and Beyonce got married on a business thing, right? It was all business. But when he got married to Beyonce, he married that entire family. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't expecting the Solange and the Miss Knowles. He wasn't expecting all that. But Beyonce is family oriented. She's not gonna give up her family over some bum. She got married to enhance her image, and for him to enhance his. Together, they made billions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't never about the marriage. So Solange is looking at him, dude, you just some random, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you ain't gonna do anything to my sister. And then the first thing she said, don't tarnish your name. That's what Matthew said, the father, right? Don't tarnish your name. But okay, so now you got all your publicists in your ear. Drop your father. Your father is, now Rockefeller in the situation. Drop your father. She dropped her father. Then here come her drama. You see what I'm saying? So yes, Solange, and she's like the wild child of the bunch. You know what I'm saying? She got that little mental thing going on. You're not gonna just do anything to my sister, and then my sister's part and ways. No, come on, we not gonna do that. And then your Becky with the good hair is just gonna show up at an event and just be all disrespectful. Come on, dude. Okay, like you said, it was $1 billion in that elevator. Why would Beyonce say something? Now, me personally, I don't like Beyonce at all, but at this point, I would love to be a fly on a wall in her room. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she's saying something, and I know she's going to leave. She's going to leave, but this got to die down. And then, but you just can't keep on doing the same old shit. You may not have did this, but you've done something. I'm going to stick with you on this, but I'm going to leave you on the other stuff. It's just a pile up after pile up after pile up. You see what I'm saying?
That's real. And I do understand what you're saying. And you made an excellent point. Beyonce dropped her own father over the music business. Like, so Jay-Z, that ain't her flesh. This man played a part in her giving her life and giving her a career. And she cut ties with him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But this was to enhance her. No, she was with her father for all these years. And then when she get with Jay-Z, now all of a sudden, my father's stealing from me. Now, you know what I'm saying? So he planted all these seeds in her head. So he was grooming her at the Diddy parties when she was with the Destiny Child, whatever, when she was like 18 or 19 or something like that. She was with Diddy. She was going to them parties with Diddy. And Jay-Z was side-eyed her like he was doing a lead from Dane. He was side-eyed. Oh, I might have to get her. But her father standing in the way. You see what I'm saying? He's like, this is like a Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston affair. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston was a classy and, Bobby was, from the hood. So this was this type of affair. But the people in the industry, we're going to make this one work. You see what I'm saying? We're going to make this work, and then we're going to get you rich. But as soon as our money started declining in the damn Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? Now he dying into all of these all of these liquor companies and all of these different brands. But when the white people start saying their money declined on Wall Street, oh, we're going to put it in for you, just like what they did with Diddy. Diddy sued the liquor company. Oh, we see a decline in our company and our stock. Oh, we're going to take you down. So that's all that is. They not messing with Beyonce. Beyonce ain't do shit. So she ain't got to say shit. And then Beyonce ain't going to say anything. She got 3 more movies that she owed Disney. Disney going to get their money.
Damn, you know what? That is true because they did the first Lion King. Now they on the second one, so they got to keep this train.
So she got 1 more in the cut. She already signed that contract.
But even with all that going on, she wearing cowboy hats like she's the law. She's Cowboy Carter, not Cowboy Knowles, not Cowboy Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. She repping his last name, and she ain't about to bust a shot for her husband.
But that's why she did that. Her and Jay-Z own Tidal together, so his names are on that his names is in that company. So she have to show him some type of gratitude. Jay ain't making no more music. But he got to get paid.
He ain't got to make no more music. He ain't got to do nothing.
No, he don't. But he still got to have his name. He still got to have his name in it somewhere. And then they got that daughter together. So you telling me with the daughter, he ain't got no say on with the daughter and with the daughter money either? So
the point I'm trying to make is they are a family. What's the value in family, man?
But they was never supposed to last this long. Remember, this was only supposed to be a business proposition, but they seen the money that was coming behind that business. So, but he didn't marry Jay-Z. I mean, Jay-Z didn't marry, but Beyonce, he married Tina, he married Solange, he married Matthew, he married everything that came with that.
And nobody.
And this lady and the mother been living with them since they got married. So, yeah, I married your family. I don't have no say in this house.
And nobody is sticking up for Jay, and that's what got me confused, man. They just gonna let this man crash and burn.
Jay ain't take up for nobody when he was on top, did he? I knew he was in Snake when he was in that dang on movie State Property. He in the car with Dame, and Dame said, "Oh, they Beanie Girl and whatever came up in the club." He was like, he set the plan up, and you gonna rob him. But this your plan, nigga. You supposed to be my friend.
You talking about a movie? We trying to figure it out. You had your time, sister. You know what? Get a channel and all that. We hear what you saying. Get a channel. You just gonna keep on talking. Just because you got an opportunity to say something, you just gonna say something.
Let me ride. Let me cook.
I let you cook. You don't cook. You don't burnt the whole turkey and all that. And you just gonna keep on, man. You know what? You shouldn't be trolling people like this. You trolling right. You know what? That's why I love you, because you called in. I be needing people to call. You did me a favor, real talk. And I love you to death for that. No doubt. I love it when you call in.
I'm on your line.
Yeah, you helping with what I'm doing and stuff. I ain't mad at that. I got love, sister. That's why the next time when I go live, we need you to do that 1-2 thing once again, because you definitely got the skills. People be calling here acting like they don't know what to say. You called in, you put that shit down. I appreciate you, man. The next time I go live, you know the number. You got to call back. So much love.
I got you.
No doubt. We gonna holler at you later. I appreciate that, man. Yo, hello. Who this is?
Man, Shawn, first of all, let me say I'm so excited that you're back live. Second of all, I want to say I definitely think that Jay-Z, I think he is guilty. I think he done did so much dirt. He's so underhanded, so sly with it. Yeah, I think he's a little guilty. I think he is.
Is it because he black?
What? No, what does him being black got to do with anything?
And he got them extra Nubian features. Is that's what's making him guilty?
No, it's because he been getting away with stuff since the 80s. You remember he stabbed his brother? Well, not stabbed. I think shot his brother. Then we don't know what's going on with the Kathy White situation. He don't want to claim his son. Then another daughter popped up. Then we don't know what's going on with him and Beyonce. Then the thing with Dame Dash. Then the thing with Aaliyah. Man, it's just too much stuff. He do need to go to bed.
Damn. Maybe you on to something, man. He said, since my date of birth bought you nothing but hurt, play those video games and stole change from your purse. He talking about his mama. He said, sat on the cold court bench till I was arraigned in your skirt. Saw the pain in your face, still you maintained a smirk. Even though he was hurting her, he was giving her hell, but she still kept a smirk on for her child, like, you little motherfucker. He said, all you did was motivate me. Don't let me hold you back. What I do, I turned around and sold you crack.
You see what I'm saying? You see what
He
I'm
must be
saying?
talking about his auntie or something.
Even if
He turned
even if
around
you
and
don't
sold
go to
his
jail
own
for this,
family crack.
you see what I'm saying?
He
Do you
said,
see
I
what I'm
was a
saying?
bastard for that. I'm still drowning in shame. Just remember one thing now. You're not to blame. You was newly separated, trying to escape your world, and thought my thirst, and through my thirst, I didn't help you. I just made things worse. So she got divorced. She was going through it. She was trying to find an escape, and he was like, hey, I got this crack. He sold her crack.
You see what I'm saying?
He
You see what
said,
I'm saying?
He said, I hated me and everybody that created crack. Had me thinking the newest kicks and the latest gat. Still ain't apologized. So please play this back while I try to come to terms with such a heinous act. You know, in more than one way, cocaine numbs the brain. All I did was think about how the funds once came. Then I ran across this memory and it stung the brain. How can you ever destroy beauty from which one came? That's a savage. You're the reason why me and these beats make a marriage. Why I rhyme above average and I ain't shit.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm. He
Do
sold
you
that
see
woman crack.
do you see what I'm saying? So your question was, do Jay-Z deserve to go to jail? Not specifically for this case, but for all the stuff that he done did. 1 plus 1 is equaling 2. If there were no such thing as a statute of limitations, this man definitely deserves some type of repercussion for the things that he has done. I'm just saying.
This
I'm
is
just
gold,
saying.
man. He said, we used to fight every night, but I never would suffer. Just smile. My big brother's trying to make me tougher. As we grew, fussing and fighting continued. As I plundered through your stuff and snuck your clothes to school. Got intense, real intense as we got older. Never believed it would lead to popping one in your shoulder. Where's my rings? You knew, had it 'cause you took too long. As Mickey, Annie, and the girl that bought it looked on. So a girl bought him a ring. His brother took the ring. He like, yo, where my rings at? She tapping her foot like, yeah, where them rings I bought Jay? Huffing and puffing. He said, huffing and puffing, gun in my hand, told you step outside. Hoping you said no, but you hurt my pride. So he said, man, step outside. He was hoping that his brother would be like, man, go ahead with that. But he like, what up? Come on. He stepped outside with him. The girls looking and shit. So he said, made our way down the steps. Maybe you thought it was just a threat, or maybe your life was just that crazy and you was begging for death. Like, damn, he
You
was
see what I'm saying?
about to kill his brother over some rings.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not just the situation at hand,
Damn.
it's the situation on all the hands. And all of the hands are pointing to jail. Somebody need to show this man once and for all. You cannot put this much bad karma out into the world and not expect for nothing to come back on you. Come on. That ain't how it goes.
He said, I try to justify this in my young mind, but the adrenaline and my ego hurt combined drove me berserk. Saw the devil in your eyes, high off of more than weed. Confused, I closed my eyes. He said, confused, I closed my young eyes and squeezed. What a sound. Opened my eyes just in time to see you stumbling to the ground.
My
Damn, what
Lord.
the F I done now? Running around in a circle thinking I'm assed out. Hot gun burning my waist. Ran to Jazz house. So he shot his brother. He couldn't believe, pow! He couldn't believe he did it. He running around in a circle like, oh my God, I just killed my brother. And he ran to Jazz's house. Jazz opened the door like, what's wrong? He come in there, man, I just killed my brother, man. How you think that made Jazz feel like, damn, this the type of nigga to kill his own brother?
You see what I'm saying?
What he gonna do to me?
He didn't even check to see if his brother was okay. He left. And then they didn't even talk about what he did to Jazz. Oh, he turned his back on him. That man was in contact with, allegedly, was in contact with all types of dope dealers and shot callers to get the money up to make sure that he had a career. And then he turned his back on that man. Man, come on, man. If it ain't jail, what is supposed to be? If it ain't jail, what is supposed to be, Shawn? You tell me.
He said, like a stranger, damn, I just shot my nigga. Ran off into the night as if it was not my nigga. Left the scene, how could I go out that way? Still you asked to see me in the hospital the next day. You must love me, man. So he done shot his brother, ran or left him for dead. His brother survived. And in the hospital, he asked him to come back like,
you see, and then, I got to tell you this one thing. You brought up the hospital. I just want to say thank you for coming back because tonight I was a little down because my mom is in the hospital with heart failure and she caught the flu and then they told her she had some type of heart thing. But I just know she's going to be fine. I was a little down, but when I came home, tucked my baby in, cleaned up the house a little bit, came on YouTube, and what did I see? My dog.
no doubt.
Live. Get the number up. And I said, you know what? That's why you got to stay positive. Because no matter what happens, there's always a silver lining. And Blaze, you don't know just how much you help people get through the traumas of the day. Even
That's
though
what's up.
Jay-Z is a little shaky, you may not see eye to eye on it because I think you need to go to jail and you may not agree. I do want to thank you for always being here for us. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, you going to bring us the news, but you going to make us smile, you going to make us laugh, and always for sure, you going to make us see on the backhand side what they're trying to hide from you and me. So we appreciate you, brother. And
I appreciate that, man. I love you too. And I want to, give a special prayer for your mother. You say she having heart problems. And it's a bunch of people watching, man. And I want everybody out there to put them prayer emojis and really say a prayer for this woman's mother because it's just a small little setback. We all have them from time to time, but she gonna bounce back and be just as graceful as she was before the situation with her heart, man. So we all gonna pray. We pray to God that her mother make it through these hard times and bounce back and be better than she was before and continue to live her life and see throughout the whole 2025 and beyond. Amen, y'all.
Amen. Thank you so much, my brother. Blessings to you and the whole Blazy family. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop because you're crushing it. And in my eyes, you are the number one, not even YouTuber, not even podcaster, but you are the number one person in our community who always keeps it real and who always delivers the news. And you've been doing it for years. And I just see you getting better and better. So blessings to you. We love you and we sure appreciate you, my brother.
Love you too, sister. And don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back the next time we go live. We looking forward to it too, man. Enjoy your weekend and kiss your mother for all of us, man. We love you to death. We gonna holler at you later. Real talk, man. You be good out there. No doubt. Happy New Year. No doubt. Take care, man. All right, we gonna holler at you later, man. Y'all hear that, man? I'm the new Dr. King, man. When y'all show up to my video, you take your shoes off when you click on my video, man. And y'all gotta hit that Cash App, man. I'm the leader of the black community. Jaguar Wright could never. Tell all them other YouTubers to delete their channels so I could shine, man. Tasha K, you gots to go. All of y'all, man. Hit that Cash App. Do it for the black community, man. Support a black business. And hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well, man. Y'all gonna have to respect me like Reverend Al Sharpton out this bitch. And hit the notification button, y'all. But that's Negro here, no there. She hate Jay-Z, but she love me though. So Jay, it must suck to be you, bro. And you about to go to jail allegedly for touching on Annie's Mae's flat ass, according to Busby. They went ham on her hillbilly ass at the VMA parties, man.
Hey, Shawn.
Hey, what's going on? Who this be?
Happy New Year. This is Mocha. I'm calling you back.
Man, Mocha is back on the phone. Happy New Year's. How you feeling?
I am wonderful. I am wonderful.
That's amazing. You know, I was thinking, Mocha, in the black family today, if there's a man involved with a woman and he want to have his woman and have his baby and have it, he gonna catch hell from all sides. Her family, her friends, her love, they gonna treat him like Mr. from The Color Purple. And you figure, oh, that's only with men that ain't got no money. If he was a real man, if he was a boss, if he was handling his business, he wouldn't be having them. Jay-Z got over $2 billion and they still treat him like Mr. and his family.
Yeah, that's messed up. You know what, though, Shawn? I keep my relationships separate from my family. They the worst because I had to realize something. And this is just a short, sweet story.
Mm-hmm.
When me and that man get into it, if I go and tell my family about it and me and that man decide to make back up, you know, they're going to look at me funny. And when I bring that man to a family function like Christmas, Thanksgiving, they're going to be looking at him like, what the hell? And I don't want nobody looking at no man I have funny. So, you know what? I keep them away from my family. Mm-hmm.
You know what, man? These sisters, they have a brother looking like Mr. Bojangles around their family. Like, here come Mr. Bojangles. They'll turn you into a whole clown.
Yep, they sure would, and that's messed up. Y'all sitting at Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, and everybody looking at that man like, wow.
You coming in, stepping and fishing like, how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm the man of the show. I can smile. Everybody looking at you to show up because you the motherfucking fool.
Exactly. And they be throwing their little slings. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Like, who wants to be in that environment, man? It's hard. You figure if you in a relationship and y'all trying to make it work, y'all got how your man gonna make it work with everybody in your situation? Got to make it work with your family. Got to make it work with your friends. We got to make it work, not everybody else.
Exactly. Yep, I learned that the hard way, and I was like, I know better next time.
It's crazy out here, man. So you got these brothers out here that can't win because you in the situations where everybody wants you to lose. They want you to lose. You trying to fight the tide. There's no way you can win because they all, even your lady wants you to lose. Something happened to you, she want to run and tell everybody. Your ass slip and fall. Oh, so he don't slip down the stairs. Like, why you gotta tell everybody your man slipped down the stairs?
Exactly. Oh, girl, he slipped down the stairs faking because he don't want to go to that job no more. Stay out of people's business.
Stay out. Stop putting people in your business. But
that's true too.
But you know, in these times, a lot of women look at men as entertainment anyway. That's why you got this social media, this online dating and shit. They looking for it's like playing a game of Candy Crush or some shit like that. It's all entertainment. So when they actually get in a relationship with a man, they bringing wood to the fire for their families to keep warm and laughter and whatever else they can get out of the man for entertainment purposes, man. And brothers don't want to be entertained. And the reason why I'm speaking on this, Jay-Z is already an entertainer.
Exactly.
And they supposed to be a family. Not only is he an entertainer, he's in the news going through hell right now. And as a family, you would figure that they would join hands and let a statement from the Carter Knowles family,
Hmm.
a
Yeah.
statement. They ain't did shit.
Mm-mm. No, they didn't. And that's because they must be all around and they actually know what goes on behind those people's doors. And that's funny. It's weird. It's just some funny, weird stuff going on. Yeah,
S-
because and it's a lot of with mental health too. You know, she probably just trying to protect her peace right now. I'm not big fans of I love some Beyonce songs. She come out with some fire hits. But
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been a JC fan since Blueprint. So
The
I
first one.
mean, but yeah, that's just my, and I guess because a lot of music, um, he stopped putting out is exclusive or whatever. So but I mean, it's just some funny stuff going on. But it may be because she's trying to protect her mental health and her mental peace, especially for I guess Blue Ivy too. You know, the baby, I mean the big girl. So
Yeah. And the
yeah.
other kids coming of age, and these kids grow up so fast before you know it, they gonna be graduating from college and they gonna be
Mm,
grown and doing their own thing. And here come Jigga Man, here go Jay-Z with all the allegation. Will he get his respect from his grandkids and people? Cause
all his
they putting this
children.
shit on his legacy. Yeah, his children, they putting this shit on his legacy, and there's nobody in their family that's willing to bat for him.
Yeah. But just like the last lady said, I kind of agree. Karma is something. It comes around, and when it hits you, it gonna hit you tail, and that's all to it.
I think it's a bigger dynamic in the black family because you be like, oh, it ain't enough men in the family, ain't enough fathers in the household, but you got billionaire fathers that still don't get no support from their families, and when the shit hit the fan, it's like a Jay-Z going through a Tyler Perry movie right now in
Yeah,
real time.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
How could that be? And people say they a power couple and they got together for the money. Okay, well, keep the power. Is the hatred that deep to where they don't even want to keep the power?
Mm,
They're like, fuck
that's
the
true.
power. Hey, fight the power. They all acting like they on public enemy or whatever. They don't even give a damn about the power in the couple.
Respect. Yep. Hey, you made a valid point, Shawn. That is so true.
He don't went up to the Grammys defending Beyonce, talking about, well, B has an incredible album, and it would be better if she won a Grammy. This, I know she got plenty of other Grammys, but this year, we really did our thing in the studio, and it's a shame
And
that
you
B ain't.
talk just like him.
And she's sitting in the crowd talking, yes, okay, Jay, yes, okay.
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
is something going on with Beyonce to where she can't communicate effectively? Because we ain't seen an interview of her in a while, and then when you see her in public, she just smiling and nodding her head like, yeah, okay, all right. Is something going on with B?
I hope not. We just gotta pray everything work out in his favor. Let people, get the justice they deserve, and let the people go free that deserve to be free.
Her bodyguard said, yeah, I said Beyonce's on drugs. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, yeah. And I heard something about I think it was a interview with Jaguar Wright saying, "Oh yeah, 'cause Jay keeps her loaded," and I'm like, "Loaded?" I'm like, "That's not even in her character." I mean, I don't know her personally, but that don't look like it's in her character.
When she
Mm.
say she keep hot sauce in her bag, what exactly is the hot sauce she talking about?
She must be talking, but that pepper spray, baby.
I keep a little dab, a little hot sauce in my
A
bag.
little
She
pepper
tapped that
spray
shit on
hot,
the
Crisco hot sauce for that pig lip.
that pink stuff. She dabbed that shit on the back of her hand. keep a little hot sauce in my bag. That must be slang for the rich cokeheads. With allegedly, I love Beyonce, and you know what I love about Beyonce the most?
Or
She's
what is that?
aging gracefully for a brown skinned
Mm,
sister like that. Cause a lot of the brown skins,
mm-hmm.
they ain't aging like Beyonce aging. And I know she got the money to keep herself together, but I can't see Beyonce. And I got love for Jasmine Guy, Lisa Ray. They calling her Ray
Mm-hmm.
Lisa nowadays, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful all the way around. Beyonce ain't going out like that.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Her family looks well too. Miss Tina looks good, and Solange also looks good. Yeah.
You know what? See, now you catering to the beehive, and I want to thank you for doing that, man, because we don't want none of that smoke around here. You said Solange looked better than Beyonce. Then you said
I
Tina
know.
Knowles
I
looked
said
better
they
than
all look
Beyonce and
good.
Solange, whatever the case.
They all look beautiful, beautiful ladies.
Yeah,
So,
man. Yeah, Beyonce's Tina Knowles. She You know what I like about Beyonce's mother? She got a hell of a personality. If you watch her in real time, or that woman, she's full of personality. You could say what you want to say about her, but she's definitely she seemed like she's a vibe.
hmm yeah,
She
she looked
keep it
like
together.
fun.
Right, because
hmm
a woman of her caliber, you figure she would have lost her mind a long time ago, like insane in the brain. Because when you reach that level and you live in that life, sometimes people feel like they better than other people. One thing I could say about Tina Knowles, she seems like she's really down to earth for the
They
most part.
leveled. Yeah, yes, she does. And I watched the interview she had recently about when she's talking about how she had brought B to the Michael Jackson concert.
Hmm.
And yeah, you're right. Her personality just popped. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
man. And that's
hmm
hard to do, especially when you in that limelight and you in Hollywood, Melrose, Beverly Hills. Sometimes people get lost within themselves. I don't know her personally, but she never jumped out the window and did no wild shit as far as we know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put some respect. Now, since we talking about people's mothers and stuff, and I wouldn't want nobody talking about my mom and nothing like that. But
But we're not
Jay's
saying bad things. We're giving them their
yeah,
props.
no doubt. We
hmm
talking so Jay-Z's mom recently got married. He talked about it in the song. And they had a wedding. A lot of celebrities came to the wedding. Jay-Z been very supportive of her and stuff. So it goes to show that there's a dynamic within our community to where there's women, regardless of what era they from, would
hmm
prefer or will find it easier, or whatever the case is, to be with another female. Is that some color purple vibes? And I ain't talking about, I'm just saying
Oh
in
yeah,
general.
definitely. Wait. So his mom married another woman?
Yeah, they had a
Oh
wedding and
wow.
everything.
Okay. Okay. But at least, and that's Beyonce. I guess, she really had to coach him and talk to him and prep him. At least he was supportive. She really coached him to do that family oriented stuff. So that's good. He supported his mom. Because I never knew, his mom existed until tonight. Because somebody said on the live, oh, y'all seen Jay-Z mama? And I'm like, he got a mom? So
Yeah,
I knew he had a mother because that's how he was produced and put here. But I mean, I never heard anything about her or of her until today. So that's good. They really made him family orientated, and they really, really, really pushed the envelope for him to support his mom. So that is nice.
yeah,
That is
that's nice. And the reason why I
nice.
bought that is because he's been very supportive of his mother in this situation, they got these allegations out on him like he's some type of monster. If he was the monster that they portray him to be, he wouldn't be so willing and accepting of his family and things like that. He's not the monster they trying to portray him to be, man. He's very supportive when it comes to a lot of things. So a young girl at a Diddy party, Jay-Z the type of person that'll get her an Uber or a cab home or whatever, give her some money and say, this ain't the place for you. You need to go home and be with your family.
I'm not gonna go that far. He might have two faces.
So
He might have two faces.
you just don't want to see the brother win. And that's a lot of people out there. People just don't want to see the brother win.
I pray it goes the other way, but I mean, we gotta see. With black men, they have a stigma. You're guilty until you're proven innocent.
Yeah.
It's not like you're innocent until proven guilty, like the average Caucasian person. It's the other way around for us.
It is, man.
So, yeah. We just
It's
have
cold.
to see how everything goes.
It's cold out here, man. It's cold out here for
it's getting even more colder.
It's getting colder because it's like you have manhood is under attack in so many aspects, and if you really trying to hold on to it, and you could say the same thing about womanhood, man, but it's a lot of women out here that's complaining like shit. It's hard to maintain a womanhood because they got to get out there in the world and do things that they don't really want to do.
Exactly. We can't be soft anymore because we got to grind and hustle because of all these single homes. We raising the kids and stuff. So, yeah, and we want a good, strong brother to help us out and take control and be the head of the house. But
women want a man that they could dominate. So the man could take on the woman role while they out there swinging their imaginary nuts. That's what's happening in the world, man. Women, they want to dominate a man.
No, that's just, it's bad on both ends.
I seen this big old tall stud, and that was disrespectful. I take that back. This big old buff chick, she was in the mall. She was walking. She was holding her man's hand. She was dragging him. He was trying to keep up. Like, here I come, babe. Here I come. She walking. She all big and with them big old shoulders and shit. He trying to keep up with her. I was looking, shaking my head. Like, what type of shit is this, man?
You sound big old tall, buff.
She was big. She was big, buff, tall, and strong. She was She was dragging her dude in the mall. He was trying to keep up. Like, here I come back. He was stumbling. He looked like a cartoon character walking behind that thing.
Oh, wow.
Disgusting, man.
And I'm a little teeny something and don't even have a man.
And you know what? See, and you got that color purple laugh and everything. Why is it that you don't have a man?
I just haven't found the right person, I guess. The right person. It's fine. It's just hard to find somebody that's spiritually inclined, that's honest, and they're gonna at least meet you halfway. A man with a good character is just pretty much hard to find because everybody have their own individual motives.
You want to know why there's so many single people?
Yeah.
Because people act funny when white people come around, man. That's what it's all about, man. You a brother, you out with your lady, y'all joking and laughing. She called you the N-word about 55 times. It's all good. And then some white guy come around like, hello, how are you guys doing? Is everything okay? Oh, yes, sir. Everything all right. I swear it's all good, sir. Oh, I'm so glad to see. She get on her after she got done calling you a bum ass, suck ass, weak ass, jump ass. This man come around for 5 seconds to get more respect than you had, and you been with her ass for 10 years.
Oh, no. That's definitely not good at all.
Like, whatever big head talking about, fun ass nigga, move nigga. Hello, everything okay? Yes, Mr. Obey, everything is fine. We love you, Mr. Obey, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Nah, that is wild. That's
Do you
a
know
lot.
what that do to a brother psychologically when they see they
I could
woman
imagine.
treat the other man better than the brother man?
Exactly.
Like shit, I'm your
Exactly.
husband. You treating him like he your damn husband.
Exactly. It's crazy. A lot of um the men are kind of disturbed, but it's a lot more women out here that I see that's a lot more disturbed than the men. It's wild out here. I'm like, what? Because I sit down and I listen too. I got guy friends that I conversate with, and they tell me about things that go on in their relationships, and I'm like, are you serious? She did that for
Jay-Z
real?
got all that money and he's still getting treated like he just a nigga on the
Like
street.
Mister.
By the car, like mister. They treat him just like Beyonce go to shave Beyonce. No, Beyonce go to shave Jay-Z. He like, what's taking her so long? He looked back. Solange holding Beyonce hand while she got the razor in the hand, like she about to slit his throat.
About to cut him up.
Like
No,
he
really?
ain't even worth it, girl. He ain't even worth it.
Don't do it. No.
Some bullshit, man. It's
Oh,
hard out here.
yeah.
We appreciate you, Ma, because you called in. You said some things that brought tears to my eyes. That's why I gotta let you know I love you to death. And the next time I go live, you gotta call back because you appreciate it like Tupac's mama. Real talk. We gonna holler at you later, beautiful. No doubt. You be good out there. All right, take care. Yo, so glad she called in. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, Shawn.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. This is Brooklyn from Harlem.
You need to move back so we can make this make sense.
My
Did you
name
ever
is
live in
Brooklyn. I'm from
Brooklyn?
Harlem, New York.
Hey man, it is what it is. You know, you New York to the core. That's all I can say about that. You calling in here is making my show very special because you a unique person. And I feel like this is a unique stream because we touching on some dynamics within our community to where we think money can solve everything, but even people with money are going through the same dynamics. Jay-Z is supposed to be the head of his household. He's stumbling out here. He's slipping on the ice, and nobody's trying to throw no sand. They not trying to throw a raft. They not trying. His family is watching him while he out there busting his ass.
That happens, you know. I think basically with Jay-Z, his past is just catching up with him. And when he was young out here, you know, making a little money, you know, mistakes are going to be made. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's just coming back at him. You know, everything comes back around. And so unfortunately, he's an adult man with children, and there's a lot of embarrassing information out there. Who knows what's going on? But you know, these are the breaks.
It's sort of like they're enjoying the fact that Jay-Z is finally catching hell. I'm talking about the people within his circle. When you think about it, nobody from Rock Nation, out of all of the people he put on, Megan ain't came out and said shit. Like, first of all, Jay-Z helped me get out my contract. Second of all, Jay-Z ain't never tried no funny shit with me. I don't know about them other girls, but you know, when they come to Megan Thee Stallion, he ain't never tried no shit. Where is the
I don't. I
support?
don't. I just don't think that anyone per se that were in his circle have the know-it-all to even handle something like this. You know, they all come from the same place. They come from nothing. They made a little money. And you know, now it's like, hey, you know, I don't want to lose what I have. Let me just step back because I really don't know what's going on.
What about Rihanna? She ain't come out. Jay-Z never touched me. When I
They're
met
they're
him, he was
trying.
the perfect gentleman. Like, he is not that type of guy. These allegations sound stupid.
I mean, they're coached to say those things because they all want to stay in their place. Now, the big executives are not going to want anyone to speak out on any of this because they're going to lose their, their tab. So they have to stay quiet. This is the business. You have to remember, it is the culture of the business, and it's not about hip hop. It's about the executives. It's about that money making business.
No,
It
no,
has
no, no, no,
nothing
no,
to
no, no,
do.
no. Rock La Familia. We talking about family here. Like even
Family?
Diddy was family.
Listen,
They was a
his
family.
family.
Puff Daddy and the
No, they're not
family.
family. They're not family. They are business associates. They're not family. That's for us to, that's whole facade.
Hmm.
It's all about money and business, money, power, and respect. You got to have all three, or you're not going to have any of it. And so the respect part of it is out the window because
Mm.
everyone else who's been scraping and surviving is still trying to scrape and survive. Because remember, they all come from nothing.
Mm.
They all come from nothing. Even their families. That's why their blood family can't even hold them down because they are the ones depending on them. So it's not even about, hey, I love my brother. I hate what he's going through. Let me see what we could do. There's nothing they could do. They do not have the money to support him. If he needs attorney fees and things like that, he's on his own. He has to use whatever he has to get what he wants at this point. And right now, the the industry will make sure a black man will leave out of the business without a dime. It's always been like that. They're going to keep those billions. He's not going to have
Damn.
anything. It's sad,
Damn.
but that's the business.
Yeah,
And as far
man.
as Beyonce and her family, her
Mm.
family was a little more cohesive. Her dad was in her life. He groomed her into being the Beyonce that she is today. And again, everybody had to work for theirs. And Beyonce and her family, I really think they're saying, well, shit, I'm sorry. They're saying, I'm sorry, JT, but we're not trying to lose our ends. You're on your
But they
own.
already losing though because they have children together. You figure
Beyonce has
that
her family. She has her family.
while they doing the
The
Lion King and all that, if Jay-Z's Mufasa and Blue is Nala and Beyonce is the mother lion. So if Mufasa getting fucked up, these hyenas they eating on Mufasa. He
listen, there
and
are a lot of
Beyonce just gonna sit back and not even try to help her, man.
Shawn. There's a lot of Mufasas out there for Beyonce and her children. Beyonce will get another man as soon as she
See, that's
chooses
that
to.
bullshit. That's the dynamic that I'm talking about. Like you could do bad all by yourself. Don't worry about Mufasa. He ain't the only pride in the damn jungle.
Well, listen, when you put yourself in a certain situation, come on. What is a woman to do? What she still has to raise her
Ride,
children.
ride
This
or
is
die. They got a Bonnie and Clyde song. When she gonna ride? All I need is
listen.
like
That was
all
back
I
then
need.
for the children. That
All
was
I
right.
need in this life of sin is me and my girlfriend. She sung it on the hook and went platinum.
Okay,
Down
and
the
well,
ride to the very end, just me and my boyfriend.
listen. That was back then when children were not involved and they were able to make a lot of mistakes and a lot of money, talk a lot of ish.
You wrong, sister. You wrong. I get what you maintaining the status quo. I get it. You gotta hold it down for the girls and all
I
that.
mean,
But
what can she do for real? What can she do? What can she do? Your past will always come back to haunt you. I do not care how much money you make, who you are. what your name is, you're going to have to answer to your past. So if he
This
did
man.
anything incorrect to anyone to hurt them, he has to stand and, be judged by it. And unfortunately, that's what's going on. And we have no idea what was going on between this family. I mean, what it seems like on the surface is not always what it is.
Yeah,
There's
man.
probably been a
This
lot of
man
mess
said,
going
he
on.
said, look for me, Young B, cruising down the West Side Highway, doing what we like to do all way, eyes behind shades. This necklace, the reason all of my dates been blind dates. Ooh. He said, but today I got my thoroughest girl with me. I'm
He
mashing the
fought again.
gas. She's grabbing the wheel. It's trippy. How
But listen,
hard she rides with me. The new Bobby
yes,
and
he was
Whitney.
riding.
Only
He was
time we don't
riding.
speak is during Sex in the City. So when they watching Sex in the City, they quiet as them. He watching it hard and she watching it hard. Like, this is our shit. This is when he started when he got with Beyonce, that's when they say he fell off. She said she gets Carrie fever, but soon as the show's over, she's right back to being my soldier. Cause mommy's a rider and I'm a roller. But us together, how they gonna stop both us? Whatever she lacks, I'm right over her shoulder. When I'm off track, mommy keep me focused. So let's lock this down like it's supposed to be. The '03 Bonnie and Clyde Hope and B. Holla. She
Yeah,
ain't doing none of it. She ain't doing none of that shit.
no, because he was riding her coattail to get where he was at. Trust me.
She ain't
And
holding
he
up her end of the
betrayed.
bargain.
And it sounds as if, allegedly, there was a lot of betrayal. So as a woman, you just gonna like, nah, you don't get another chance to mess me up like this. We can't keep doing this.
He said the problem is now he preaching to the dudes out there that ain't got somebody that ain't got a young B on their arm. He wagging his finger at them dudes that ain't got a ride or die chick. He said the problem is you dudes treats the one you loving with the same respect you treat the ones you humping. That ain't about
Mm.
nothing. If ever you mad about something, it won't be that. Oh no, it won't be that. He said, I don't be at places where we comfy at with no B-I-H. Oh no, you won't see that. And no, I ain't perfect. Nobody walking the earth's surfaces, but girlfriend, work with the kid. I keep you working that Hermes Birkin bag, Manalo Binkin Tim's, Aviator Land 600 drops Benz. The only time you wear Burberry is to swim, and I don't have to worry. Only worry is him. So do anything necessary for him, and I do anything necessary for her. So don't let the necessary occur. Yep, she ain't. It's necessary for her to
Well,
defend her man.
it's necessary for her to
He held up his
allow
end of the bargain. He bought her Birkin bags, Burberry, only to swim. Like, nah, take that
to.
shit out. You getting in the pool? Girlfriend,
He
you
gave
gotta work with
he gave
him.
it right back. He gave it right back.
That girlfriend, work with him. Don't worry. Oh, no, take that. We only wear Burberry to swim. B, what is you doing? Take that shit off. I got you, B. He's tricking. He's spending all this money, taking her shopping and shit. She ain't holding up her end of the bargain.
She didn't have to after a while. She started making her own.
You know what? We need you to take a nap because you yawning and everything. And what you said was nothing but facts. But we see you digging the. Well, I see you because you forgot you had the FaceTime on. We need you to get your finger out your nose and go ahead and lay it down, sister, because we appreciate you to death. And we don't want you to eat all that spinach and be full the next time we go live. Whatever that is coming out your nose, man. You're going to have to take care of that. We love you to death. Real talk. I love you, man. And the next time we go live, you got to call back. We're going to holler at you. Real talk, beautiful. No doubt, no doubt. Take care, no doubt. Take care. Y'all going to have to stop and turn off that FaceTime when y'all call up here, man. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
This is Eric from Maryland, man. How you doing?
What it do, Eric? How you feeling, man?
Hey man, I want to say a little quick thing, man. I'm gonna keep going. Look, let me tell you something. If Donald Trump can get away with all the stuff he got away with and be found guilty and still get back in the White House, you need to leave Jay-Z alone.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Donald
'Cause
Trump
it's
ain't
like,
never spit a bar about selling a brick. Like I'm on cocaine, I never seen her. Pull up in the brand new Beamer, Tesla trucks rolling. You know that I'm holding, smoking the dope and rolling with the gold rope and I'm scoping holes. Trump ain't never spit a mean 16 about moving no packs on the block. Like you can
right.
smack with the glot. I move the packs on the block. So I'm rapping a lot. Bust the
Yeah.
caps in a lot. I'm capping a lot, rapping a lot, smacking your twat. Grab him
He
by
just,
the
he,
wussy.
all
He
all
ain't
Donald
never
Trump,
spit no bars, man.
Donald Trump only thing he did was take his dad's money and blow it. That's all he did, man. You know, he never had to come up off the sidewalk and try to make a life out of himself. You know, Jay-Z did a lot, man. He did a lot for himself, man, to get himself out of that hellhole he was living in. You know, but see, all this is, man, to me is just them coming after all the black successful celebrities to take them down, to get them out the way, man. That's all it seems like it is to me.
Donald Trump ain't never said, if I shoot you, I'm brainless, but if you shoot me, I'm famous. What's the Trumpster to do?
Yeah,
He would never if he ever said some shit like that, he would never be able to run for president.
yeah, exactly.
Beep, beep, when I'm picking him up, let him play with the stick in the truck. Plenty of bitches want to put Trump's fist in cuffs, and divorce him and split his cuffs. Just because I got good sex, I'm going to break bread so you can be living it up.
Yeah. Now, can you imagine Jay-Z saying that if I shot somebody on 6th Avenue, nothing would happen to me? Because that's what
Yeah,
Trump
I could
said.
see him saying some shit like that. Jada Kiss said, I'll get your brains blown out for $5, for $5. Somebody blow your head off for five measly dollars.
Yeah.
They could never run for president. They could never hold no office saying no egregious shit like that on record.
Right. That's all I want to say, man. But you know, I'm having a good time listening to you. I'm learning a lot, man. I'm learning a lot about Jay-Z tonight from stuff you showed me. I had never seen his. First time I seen his mother. I didn't know his mother was still living. You know.
He got a beautiful mother, man. She's she's aged gracefully and stuff. You would have never thought, his mother's still young. She's vibrant, man, and that's a blessing to have a mother young and vibrant like that.
Yeah. I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot tonight, man. You know.
Yeah, man, and they supposed to be family. His family with Beyonce's family. They got the kids now, so they exchanging gifts and everything. So seeing what he going through, nobody put out a statement in regards to their family member. They all got followings and shit. They got followers. It's all the people at Rock Nation that he put on, all the top executives, people that we know their names, people that showed up to the Rock Nation brunches. Like, they not gonna put out a tweet.
Right.
They break bread. They don't broke bread with this man. He put people in position, and not only that, he got blood family out there that he put on that can really make a statement. Now, I've made the title Solange is going to be speaking on Jay-Z. That's a rumor, but if she did, it really wouldn't be surprising because nobody's speaking on his behalf.
Right. Nobody. Right.
I don't understand, bro.
He said even at the football game halftime show, they said even though you didn't see Jay-Z they didn't show Jay-Z, he was back there with the kids. He was there. But he just didn't show himself. He as a family, it seemed like they're still together.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, it's unfortunate to where the public, he's being consumed by the public. It's sort of like we're the piranhas, and the last thing celebrities want is the public to get a hold of them. The media only can do so much. If the public not biting the bait, If the public not believing the hype, because it's been plenty of times they try to throw people under the bus and the public will laugh it off. They've been trying to throw Diddy under the bus for the longest in the media, and the public just be like, whatever, been cracking jokes about Diddy for decades.
Right.
But all of a sudden, people
Yeah.
they forgot the machine to where it's emotionalism, and I think a lot of this started with the Mike Browns and the with Trayvon Martins and the George
Yeah.
Floyds and stuff, to where if it's a black person and it hits the media, if whether it's good or bad or whatever, there's an emotional attachment. I like to say that people like to personalize people's personal lives. You
Right.
can't, whatever they got going on in their personal life, how can you personalize it and you never even met these people before? But since the situation where you seen black men getting slain in the news and stuff, people personalize these things. So whenever they present something in the news concerning a black male, it's an automatic personalization because that's what we've been accustomed to doing. So when you hear allegations about Diddy did what? He did a black face on the news and they pumping this. People automatically personalize these things now. Where before, you hear stuff, but nobody took it personal because it's like, shit, that's on him.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, man, I think we've been finagled, bamboozled, and lost in the sauce.
Yeah, man. It's this 2025, man. I don't know what it's gonna be like, man. I really don't know, man.
Shit, man, it's gonna be a hell. I think this is the opportunity for people to be optimistic and consider the positive possibility. I think in 2024, a lot of people was suffering in situations that they didn't necessarily want to be in, and now 2025 is an outlet to make up your mind to do it what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wide open. It's January. You could say,
Right.
hell, I want to make some change. You got to be bold enough to take the steps. But if you, after what you went through in 2024, why wouldn't you be bold enough to take the steps?
Yeah. I know. This is time. This is the time of truth, man. Just like Cat, and it's still just like Cat Williams said. This is time for truth, and if you come and we need to just get your truths together, man. And just start being who we are, and just start just start going for this bull crap, man.
Cat Williams put us under the deepest spell we ever been in. I hope people snap out of the cat spell, because even though he said some real things, he said it on Shay Shay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And he had on a little Fendi jacket with the furs. You would have thought Little Kim let him borrow that jacket.
It did, man. It was a little zesty in there, man. I swear.
He sipped the Shay. He was sipping on Shay and talking mad shit about Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. They was gossiping like some. They was acting like some divas.
Yeah.
And everybody drunk the Shay and was on it like, and I get it, Cat, they make it seem like he the Tupac of comedy. He came, and the thing about it, he knew what he was doing. Cat is an intellectual brother, but he knows niggas.
Yeah.
And he know what we want, man. He served it up. He had a plate that he knew we was gonna consume, man. He had the Steve Harvey chicken, the Cedric the Entertainer mashed potatoes, the fucking what's the dude from Friday, the Ricky Smiley candy yams. He knew he was gonna eat it up, man. And the crazy part about it is Shannon was lining this shit up. He had Steve Harvey on the show. He had all these people asking him questions about Cat. So by the time Cat got on there, it was his time to go against all of his haters that was already on the It was a play-by-play. Now, people fail to realize that Shannon Sharp won Super Bowls. He a football player. He know how to draw up a damn play. Can you imagine him back there? See what we're going to do? Now, Steve, you going to come? You going to say this about Cat. Cedric, you going to come? You going to say that about Cat. And you going to say this about Cat. And then Cat, when we throw you the ball, you going to run it all the way to 2025. Like,
Yeah.
that's a deal, nigga. We're gonna do that. We're all gonna be rich. I know I'm gonna make my money.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, touchdown. He won another Super Bowl with Cat Williams.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hey man, we love being entertained. They know the Cat Williams, he knows niggas. He'll come out there and act like he motherfucking the Tupac of comedy. And then a couple of months later, you see him on the golf course. Bougie as hell, like, hello everybody. I read 1,000 books a day. You know, I know what makes a nigga tick, and I'm gonna do it again in a couple of more years.
Right. Right.
And people still say, oh, Cat, man. See, Cat Williams, man. See, like, he the new Malcolm X, man. See, what Cat Williams did, he freed the black man, you know, because Cat Williams, you know, he's a prophet. They talk about him in Corinthians, Ezekiel, man. Cat Williams, they said, my grandmama said that when Cat come, that's when you know it's going to be the end of times. They trying to biblicalize Cat like he one of the last apostles or something.
Right. Right. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, man.
The Book of Cats. They waiting for another brother to come out and bash a bunch of other brothers so they could pick a side.
Yeah.
He turned it to the comedy East Coast, West Coast beef.
Right. Wow. 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 So it's so hard to see the big picture until it's too late, you know? Like when you see what the big picture is all about, you know, it's too late to do anything because you know they don't made their money and gone, you know.
Hey, when Cat first went at Steve Harvey, Steve was looking like, what the fuck is going on? It's a comedy battle, nigga. You versus me. And when I get on stage and shut you down, ain't nobody gonna be able to save you. All they gonna be able to say is that I'm the new king of comedy. He was rolling with Dipset. He had the Dipset chain on. He acting like it's a rap beef. Steve Harvey ain't from that era. Like, what we gonna thug it out, gun it out on some comedy?
Yeah, yeah. So I see. I see what you're saying. I see a whole different picture now. You know.
Some bullshit, man. But see, Cat knows what the modern audience wants. Like the Steve Harveys and the Cedric Dennison, they old school. They get together with their zoot suits on. They shoot the shit. They crack jokes. That's what the old comedians do. They awesome players. They got hoes. They do their comedy show. The hoes waiting around for them to, you know, they awesome players. When you see a traditional comedian, you looking at a pimp.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. They all was from Bernie Mac to Robin Harris. The best comedians is Max players and pimps. Right. And they not trying to have no conflict. Shit, Cat Williams is a damn pimp. He come from the lineage, but the thing is, he's one of the modern, he appealed to the modern day. That's why you got the young DC Flies and them out there. They rappers / comedians.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
And shout out to Young DC Fly and the 85 South Show and all them dudes, the new comedians, but Cat Williams hip hopalized comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, man? I'm just too old to be even keeping up with this stuff, man. It's gotten so complicated now because it used to be a simple way of understanding things, man, but it's not like that no more, man.
You know, the black community is like we eating our own tail. That's where we at with it right now. We don't hustle each other into a friggin' tunnel right now. The whole hustle, if selling crack is the cool thing to do, that goes to show how low we willing to go to get $1 off of each other, man. Yeah, and people been celebrating selling dope since I don't know how long. So if you got people out here that's willing to sell dope to each other within our communities and glorify the shit, we got some major issues. Cat coming out and doing what he did against Steve Harvey and Cedric and all these other brothers, that ain't no different than somebody selling crack in the community.
Right, right. Yeah, it's so true. That is so true, man. It really is. We wore ourselves out, man. Just dogging each other out, man. You know?
Can't trust nobody, man. People will eat. If you put yourself out there like food and they get a whiff of it, that you chicken or whatever the case is, they gonna eat you. It is no love. And that's why you figure it's a poor people thing. Jay-Z and Beyonce got billions of dollars and they still leaving him out there for the wolves, trying to protect whatever they what if y'all supposed to be a family, shouldn't y'all be trying to protect each other?
Yeah.
Get it, man. That's where we at with it.
I know people, Martin Luther King and all the civil rights workers who died for us, they didn't die for this shit. They didn't die for us to be acting like this, man.
Hell no, they would have never imagined the internet. Back then, they couldn't even fathom internet. We was the net. You know what I'm saying? Our communities was the net.
Right. Yeah.
You hear old people talking to you like back in my day, when you had to go to the dentist, you get a dentist a couple of watermelons, some squash, and they'd take care of you. It was a barter system, man. Yeah. Whatever you got to offer, then we can work something out because it ain't got no cash. It was a network of people. That's when we used to network. We've replaced our network with the web.
Yeah. Man.
And since we talking about it, and I ain't trying to, well, matter of fact, I'll preach about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what disgusts me? All these damn food videos, people cook up the cheesiest macaroni and cheese. They got the shrimpiest shrimp, scampi with the lobster tail with a steak on top of that with French fries and a hot dog on top of that. And then they make some waffles and put some chicken with the waffles, put the cheese on the waffles and put it on Instagram. People like, ooh, where can I get a plate? They selling death.
Yeah, I know. See, when I grew up, man, we ain't never had no chicken and waffles. That was all new to me when they came out with these restaurants up here selling chicken and waffles. I didn't know anything about that, you know.
And they just trying to figure out a way to sell you some shit that they know ain't no good for you. But if it's going to make a profit, then fuck them. We going to sell you a goddamn bowl of cereal with cheese whiz with steak all over the Fruit Loops if you going to buy it and eat it.
Yeah.
We done hustled each other to death. Hey, man, if there's $1 to be made, regardless of how it's going to affect the person, it's going to be somebody out there willing to take the cheese.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded, man. Yo, I appreciate you, man. You the realest of the realest, because I ain't been able to get that deep in the conversation with somebody until you called in. That's why it'd be best if you was a staple of the show and called in often. That way we could have these conversations, my brother, because you one of the realest of the realest, man. And I want to let you know you appreciate it like Tupac's mama. Don't be no stranger. And make sure you call back the next time we go live, brother.
Yeah, all right, man.
No doubt. Right. You be good, man. Take care, man. No doubt, no doubt. Yo, I'm about to get ready to get out of here, man. While I'm talking all that shit. This food look good as hell. What the hell is that? They put the jalapenos on top of the waffle fries with pickle fritters. What type of shit? They put the boiled eggs on top of the Nashville chicken with the cheese and put a bun on that bitch. Hey, man, when I was a kid, I could eat shit like this. Let me show y'all something. Somebody told me tonight, look at this. For all my ghetto babies. Can y'all believe that they got a fudge round ice cream out this bitch? That's diabetes waiting to happen. But I used to love them fudge rounds. They put them bitches in some ice cream. Has anybody tried it? I'm afraid for my life. I ain't gonna do it, but a fudge round ice cream? Is it soft like the fudge rounds? That's like making a Star Crunch ice cream sandwich or some shit. You gonna be dead. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Joyce.
Joyce, we so glad you on this phone right now. What's on your mind, beautiful?
Hey, I was just calling in because I'm so glad that you're still here.
Yeah, you must have heard that I wasn't gonna be doing this no more, but I got some.
I watched your I watched your show. You like this your last, and you were frustrated,
It
and
was a disaster.
people were all off topic, and
It was a full moon. It ain't no black moon no more. Shit done died down. Shit done went back to normalcy.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I feel my New Year doesn't start till March because
Oh,
I'm like I wake up in the spring. This is hibernation time, in my opinion.
And you know, it's right around the corner. You know, next week gonna be the 10th on Friday. So it's like, damn, time is flying. Like January gonna be out of here.
Yeah, yeah. And so I feel like this is like a time to refresh and get yourself together and self-care and get motivated as much as you can because the vitamin D is low.
Yeah, it is, man. And do you feel like there's gonna be some drastic changes for you in 2025? Do you feel it taking a shift to where things are gonna be changing in your life, or do you feel like it's gonna be pretty much the same?
I feel like there are going to be some changes because my mind has changed about certain things. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? As far as the spiritual and mental, physical. Yeah, so I do expect some changes. I feel like spirit has warned me that there are going to be some changes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you know, you gotta power through. If you want to live, if you want to survive, you gotta power through it. You gotta soldier up. And people don't want to deal with, especially it's cold, and people not realizing that now's the
Yeah.
time to prepare. Like you said, you in hibernation, you resting up because you know once March get here, it's gonna be the time to go. But for y'all people out there, man, listening, it might not be, it's in her best interest to rest up, but for you, it's probably best for you to be in soldier mode so you can prepare for the summer. Excuse me, this melatonin is kicking my ass.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. That's how exactly I feel because I'm like I'm not motivated to do anything in this cold weather. I hate being cold. I really do. I have to
Them
blast the
hoodies,
heat and
them hoodies
everything.
not gonna cover them rolls when it get hot outside. I'm just saying.
Well, fortunately, I don't have rolls.
That jacket ain't gonna cover up that fupa when it get hot outside, man.
I don't have to wear jackets either. Thank God.
Okay. Well, you all good, man. I know me.
I try to take care of myself the best that I can. I try to stay lighthearted, and lately I've been trying to stay out of celebrity business.
Yeah. I think people don't had enough by now. Like shit, I'm so worried about Diddy and Jay-Z. They forgot to pay their taxes and shit.
Well,
Now they in debt.
Jay-Z, he has enough to pay your taxes, my taxes, and everyone else's taxes. That's the way I feel about it. But if Beyonce, I feel as artists tell their stories through their music. And
hmm
people may try to attack Beyonce, but she sang about how she feels. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just
hmm
my opinion. And she's not only, she's not just outwardly attacking Jay-Z because of his infidelities.
hmm
But she's still married to him, so that speaks volumes.
That's a fact. They still married, and it's looking like they gonna be married until the shit hit the fan. I don't know. I just hope the shit don't really hit the fan in 2025 with Jay-Z because this can get people waiting for it to get out of hand, but I don't think people gonna be able to handle it if it get too out of hand, because once these pillars fall, we gonna be left with Lil Uzi Vert and well, Lil Baby, and we gotta make substance out of Megan Thee Stallion and the Glorillas and stuff, because they gonna be next up. So people gonna be interested to see them on the chopping block.
I don't know why I don't know why black people, well, we as black people, why we love to see a good old train wreck. Um, I'm actually an advocate for marriage. I love marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you are able to stay married, stay married. Um, but if you don't stay married, that doesn't mean you have to trash the other person, especially when you have children. Beyonce has children by Jay-Z. Even if they don't make it, I don't think I think she will continue to deliver her feelings through song. I don't feel like she's going to have an outward attack on Jay-Z because that hurts kids.
What's
Now,
what's a Beyonce song recently to where she delivered a message through her song? What's one of her new songs from her Cowboy Carter album?
I think she's singing 16 candles, 16 candles.
That sound like some 16-year-old shit.
What she sang, Jolene? Jolene is an old song, an old country song, and she sing that Jolene, Jolene.
She said 16 carriages driving away while I watched them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road. All the tears I fight. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road. All the tears I've. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? She said at 15, the innocence was gone astray. What the hell did Jay-Z do to this woman, man?
He hurt her. That's poetry.
At
You know what I'm saying? You
15?
have to look. It's poetry, and there's a lot of symbolism in those lyrics because it's poetry. And if you, especially if you know what, you have to read poets like Edgar Allan Poe and the people who I had to read growing up, in school, and then you get a better understanding as far as when you learn poetry and how poetry is so indirect.
Did
But
Raz
in
B
your
write
face.
this shit for her? Like, what did B2K write them lyrics? Raz B wrote that shit.
I don't know who wrote it because I didn't look it up. But
She make it seem like her parents sold her like she's to somebody, an old rich man at 15. Like, yup, I'm here to get B. You keep Solange, I take B. And they hugging each other. Me and you shall never part.
well,
If
you
Jay
know
came
what?
and got B and he didn't want Solange.
Beyonce was quite young when she came into the industry. So I
She
can
said,
imagine, as me being a young woman or teenager or or young woman, older men are always going to pursue you because you're beautiful when you're young. I mean, you're young and you don't know as much as they do. So
fuck that.
older men find you very attractive because they can mold you.
Shit,
And
not
I
these
think that's probably
internet.
what Jay-Z saw in her. She's beautiful, she's talented, and he could mold her into the woman that he wanted her to be, not knowing that she was going to grow up mentally and start, like, saying, you know what, you're not treating me right. I don't
Damn.
like it. I don't like how you make me feel. I don't like how I feel when you touch me.
Treat them like a horse. Get a good 20 years out of them. When they get too old, like, you just let that nag go on somewhere,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we
That's
turn into nags. I know, that's why I don't have a husband now. I'm a nag.
you ain't gonna sit still. You ain't gonna do shit right. Like, I can't work with her,
Yeah.
man. Like, the dude try to hop on top of you, just gonna knock him off.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's why I'm by myself. I'm gonna kick you off of me. I'm gonna kick you out of my room. I'm gonna like get away from me. You
That's a
smell like
nag.
somebody else. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
nag.
That's rough, man. And there's a lot of that going on out here. Just a lot of single women. They're like, I don't know why I'm single. You just answered the question, man, because you a nag.
Yeah, I'm a nag, but I've been married and it didn't work out for me because nobody I don't feel as I don't accept mistreatment. You know what I'm saying? So I tend to leave. Uh, I'm a Pisces. You make too much noise and I swim away. So
Wow, man. That's crazy. And shout out to the Pisces out there. And I would say some things about Pisces, but I'm gonna leave
I
that
want to
one
hear
alone.
it. I'm open to criticism, but that don't mean
Um,
I'm what?
I think it's a possibility that not all, but some Pisces you know, can be over the top when it comes to expressing their emotions and shit. They might be a little overboard when it comes to expressing the way they feel.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm
That's
not
true.
wrong.
No, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. You are absolutely right because I can have a bad dream, and my dreams will make like I had that dream for a reason. You know,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying. I will put emphasis on that because I know I didn't just have this really real reality dream, and it didn't mean anything. So yeah, I will react on my dreams and visions and stuff like that, and it will feel all too real to me.
Yeah,
So I
man.
can understand how that could be annoying.
Yeah. Hopefully, eventually somebody will come along and y'all could hit it off and get along, but you got to be willing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with a lot of people, not just women, but men too, people are not willing to open up and give a person a fair chance because once you show any vulnerability, that's when people go in for the kill a lot, especially in the times we live in now. And plus, once you already been conquered, it's no more fun in the game. That's like when pets, when they playing with something and they can't get it, a cat chasing that string, and when they finally get the string and the string ain't dangling no more, they not
Right.
interested. They're like, okay, game over. I done conquered the shit, man. So, it's a lot of that going on out here. But with this Tesla and this technology and stuff, I think the more and more we lose our humanity, the more and more we gonna be subjected to hurting each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only
Yeah.
fun. That's the only kick we gonna be able to get out of human interaction. You gonna go straight for the jugular, so you can at least try to feel some. People are trying to force human emotion out of each other, man. They want to see how
Yeah.
far they can go to actually make you feel in order to try to make them feel. This people so numb, they don't know how to feel. They ain't
Yeah.
got no feelings. But by watching you and your feelings, then that gives them entertainment for entertainment purposes. Just like going to the zoo and looking at the animals or some shit. You just want to
Yeah.
observe. Some people want to observe your feelings because they don't have none of their own. So that's why they're gonna keep pushing your buttons like you a video game.
Yeah. And also, I'm just like, are we? Feelings are so robotic. I mean, we gotten so attached to social media outlets that it's like we tune into things we can't have so that we can have reactions or something. I, I don't know, but sometimes I'm gonna be honest. I have to tune myself out of social media so that I can feel my real emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I keep watching and listening to social media with the anger people or hurt people, then it
Mm-hmm.
comes through. You know what I'm saying? It comes through like, why am I being affected by this person who I don't even know?
Like my saying, man, I hope people don't start using my shit. We like to personalize people's personal lives, man. And
Yeah.
while all that's going on, when people don't take the time to acknowledge what's going on around them, people want to do shit for the gram. It could be people that live with each other, don't interact whatsoever. Mommy in one room, daddy in the other room, baby in the other room, don't even have a family situation, but
Yeah.
want to go on an outing and take pictures for the gram, like, oh, we're just this big happy put fronting for
Yeah.
social
Yeah.
media.
That's what they do just to make envy. Like, look at me, I'm happy, you're not. I have a family, I have a husband, I have a wife, you don't. And then as soon as the picture is over, it's like, get
At
away
least we
from
got the
me.
photos. Yeah, we got the photos for the people.
Get. I mean, I've been there. I've done that kind of stuff, and I'm like, it's not worth it. It
Yeah.
just isn't worth being. What is the phoniness about? Look, I'm single and peaceful rather than married and miserable. I
Yeah.
just can't go that road anymore. And any man in the future, like on social media, they sometimes men approach me like from the pictures I post, they'll think that I'm advertising that I need a man, and they send me some very disturbing pictures. And
What that got to do with Solange, Jay-Z, and Beyonce? You know what? You tried it, sister. You tried it. You talk. No, wait. You got off top? I was talking about Jay-Z and Solange. You trying to personalize your personal life with everybody in the chat? They not gonna personalize your personal life, man. I see what you trying to do. You clout chasing. We love you to death anyway. It's almost 3 a.m. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Are you going to church on Sunday? I doubt if you even going to church and you out here preaching on your personal business. You ought to be ashamed. But we love you to death, sister. Real talk. That's why the next time when I go live, you gonna have to stick to the subject because we love your conversation, especially when you're not talking about how you ain't got no man. And we appreciate you. That's why when I go live, call back. We gonna holler at you later, sister. No
Okay,
doubt.
I
You
love
take
you,
care.
Shawn.
I love
I
you
love
too,
you
sister.
very much.
No doubt. I love you to death. You gotta know that by now. All right, we gonna holler at you later. Real talk. You take care. Oh man, this the last phone call, man.
Hello,
Hey, what's going on? Who this be?
this is Ro from VA.
Man, you called in just in time because I was thinking that I wasn't going to be able to get another special person. I ain't saying you mentally challenged or nothing, but just by hearing your voice, I know that you got something that you really want to say, and we listening hard.
Oh yeah. For the quick question is, do Jay-Z deserve to go to jail? The short answer is yes.
Mm.
And I had one question about like the Cat Williams photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He had on these certain shoes and they were red. And there's this thing called like the Red Shoe Club,
Mm-hmm.
in where they like conspiracy theory goes is that they used to take like the skin off like child stars and put them in their shoes or something like that, or make shoes out of their bodies. And it's called a Red Shoe Club. Have you heard of that? If not, that's okay. And I ain't
No,
called
we
back.
ain't heard of that. We ain't heard
Oh,
of that.
okay. Okay, well, never mind then. Good night.
Oh, you know what, man? You called in and you shut it all the way down. I gotta let you know that I appreciate that, man. And you can't be no stranger with no matter what you want to talk about. You can call in and speak on it because we willing to listen. We got so much love for you, man. And we don't want you to be no stranger. Make sure you call back the next time we go live. You be good out there. Enjoy your weekend too. No doubt. We gonna holler at you later. Be good, man. Take care. Okay, we gonna cut the phone lines off. And I'm gonna talk my shit real quick. There is a difference between cheap cologne and the high-end stuff. I mean, this smells good. It does the job, but it don't last. Like a $500 bottle of some Bond number 9. And I say that to say that there's some women out here, they do the job. You know, they cool. But they ain't no motherfucking Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce's supposed to do Jay-Z a whole lot better than what she been doing. He made a whole song about her, how she's supposed to be his ride or die, and she ain't riding for shit. She need to come out and speak up for her man and let us know that he not that type of guy. But she could have been gearing up to take him down with these lyrics. She said, at 15, the innocence was going astray. Had to leave my home at an early age. I saw mama praying. I saw daddy grinding. What the fuck? All my tender problems had to leave behind. It's been up teen summers and I'm not in my bed. On the back of the bus in a bunk with the band. She talking about Destiny's Child. Going so hard, gotta choose myself. Underpaid and overwhelmed. I might cook clean, but I still won't fall. She had a rag on her head in the back of the bus with Destiny's Child ain't getting paid, jagged ass trying to tap that ass, and Matthew knows all she seeing is him grinding. Still working all my life. You know, only God knows. Only God knows. Only God. Man, somebody put a rag on her head, man. She's stressing on them Cowboy Carter songs. What they had her doing. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I got so much love for y'all, man. We gonna be back with another live stream soon since y'all acting right. I love it, and I love y'all too. Hit that Cash App, $ Shawn Blaze. That's for the people that hit that Cash App earlier. I gotta show y'all some love, man. I'm talking about Alicia Yagraza, Vanjie Cooks, Humble Waters, Femi B. Hit the Cash App, Smart Cookie, Stacy Galore, India 22, A&E, and Danita Brown, Ms. Ness. I see you, baby. Thank y'all so much. Sharon Drew hit the Cash App, Bonita Hazard, Carla Pendergrast hit it as well, man. Yo, y'all be good. Shout out to Hope and That Green Vegan. We gonna holler at y'all later, man. No doubt. Y'all be good out there, man. All right.